So, of course, there'll be someone always in the comments, well, the road system or the school system and all that shit. Here's my idea, something that's pretty basic. Have a donation thing for it. Screw taxes and just have a donation website, state website, where people can put their money where they want to, and you see how much money actually goes to the cause. And I guarantee a lot of people that bitch and complain on the internet about rich people not paying their taxes or you're not paying your business tax or whatever bullshit they bitch about, they will probably be the ones that won't donate. They will, for some reason, not donate. They all talk on the internet, but in real life, they won't do it. And that makes no sense to me, but if you're going to talk about something so intently and that's what you believe, why don't you donate to the cause? Just saying. And I know some people will say, well, what about the school systems? Well, again, donation, but also, what about the people that are homeschooled and don't have kids? Why are they paying taxes on the school system? That's stupid. My kids or my stepkids are under 4 years old. They don't go to school, and we plan on homeschooling. Why are we paying taxes for that? And then, for example, my brother and his girlfriend, they don't have kids. Why are they paying taxes? It makes no fucking sense. So get rid of that shit. The people that go to public school should be the ones paying for it, in my opinion. The fire department, a lot of them volunteer around here, but even the ones that are not volunteer do a donation thing, very simple. Let people donate to it, and you'll have businesses probably donate to it. They can raise money through whatever. The fire department around here does shit all the time. I know for a fact they have a couple nonprofit things that are sponsor the fire department around here. So, in my personal opinion, it wouldn't cost that much to have a fire department. Maybe I'm wrong, but again, donations, put the money where your mouth is, and if you don't want to, don't do it. It's your money. You do what you want, but if you're one of these people online bitching and complaining about taxes, I guarantee you 90% of them are not going to fucking put their money where their mouth is. Bunch of pussies. The last two things is military. That's federal government through tariffs. We do that. Need to fix the whole military system anyway. But Border Patrol, all that shit is done through the federal government, and they do that through tariffs and also donations. And the last thing that's going to piss some people off is the law enforcement, the cops. Do we really need them? No, we don't. Get a non-mil, get a gun belt, get a good holster, and learn how to use your gun, and be prepared, not scared, but prepared to protect your family. It's pretty simple. You don't need a piglet to come help you. Because here's the question that I have constantly is, who enforces gun laws in your state? The ATF are not pulling over people constantly. Even though I hate the ATF with a passion, they are not. The little piglets with the clown cars, they will pull you over and give you a gun charge instantly because, well, they probably get commission on it. And I know some people won't agree with that at all. Oh, my uncle's a cop or my dad's a cop, blah, blah, he won't pull over. Okay. Well, in South Carolina, we just recently, a couple years ago, got the right to Constitution carry, even though that makes no sense because if it's a right, it's not a privilege, but the government gives you the right. So, is government God? Last time I checked, it's not. But anyway, and I'm not very religious, but I'm not stupid, and I read some of the awesome documents that we have, and it says, endowed by our Creator, natural rights, birthrights, whatever you want to call it, you have the right to do what you want to do, buy what you want to buy. So that being said, years ago, if you got pulled over and you didn't have a license to carry a pistol, you could go to jail more than likely because you didn't have that permit, that slave permit. But your uncle, your best friend that's a cop would never ever pull you over. Oh God, never ever throw you in jail. Maybe not you because you kissing his boots all the time, but everyone else, yeah, they going to jail because they didn't follow the law. Even though those laws, 90% of them, Republicans are the one that supports them, and for some reason we're supposed to support them. Crazy concept. So the question is, do we need cops? No, obviously not. Yeah, have the sheriff, sure. Have a awesome country judge, and you want a couple deputies full time, and they get to wear a cool little badge and actually solve very violent, crazy like sex crimes and rapes and murders. Sure, whatever. But they're not pulling over people for speeding or fucking around with people for taxation or carrying a gun in public because we have the freedom to do what we want. As long as we don't hurt anyone, we're allowed to do it. And I know some people say, well, what if they need more people? Or what if they're trying to get this big bad guy and they can't get him? Well, you ever heard of a thing called militias? No, you never heard that. Okay. Well, read into that and read into what that is and how the sheriff can deputize militias for a certain amount of time to use them, and then they go back to work. They take a long lunch break. That's how it was. But now we have a standing army that blocks us from kicking politicians out of office, for exercising our God-given rights. The list goes on and on. So, at the very least, carry a gun, protect yourself no matter your beliefs. You can believe what you want to believe. You can have a blue line on your truck like an idiot if you want to. But that being said, carry a gun 24/7. Carry it on you. Don't have a fucking pocket pistol, God forbid. Carry it on your fucking hip. Appendix or 3:30, 4 o'clock position. Get a good gun belt, all that. And there's so many good YouTube channels, and I'll be glad to answer any questions and point you in the right direction or give you some of my advice or my opinions out there. There's so much free YouTube channels that will give you the correct information. Now, I will say this, and this is my personal opinion, and I think I said this multiple times. When you go to a gun store, 95% of the time, the people behind the gun counter have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And I've seen that just not that long ago. And I had a little debate with someone because they thought they was right and they was completely wrong. But the point of this is get educated correctly. Don't agree with the first person that says something, because the question is it legal? Legal? And is it correct? For example, I'll give you a bullshit example. Some people believe it's completely normal and completely okay to carry a gun without a round in the chamber. Just have a mag and then you rack it when you need to. Well, you're in a self-defense situation and someone pushed you down to the ground and trying to stab you to death. You're not going to have time to rack your fucking slide and empty your mag into his fucking head. Put a round in the goddamn chamber, safety off, ready to party if you need to. Carry it like a big kid. You're an adult. Have a good night. See you guys.